Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the song recording. And this is going to be our last video on this track, but it's time now to explain exactly what it is that I'm doing. And I've laid out, I'm going to put this right here. I'm not sure y'all can read it, but we're going to, there we go. Song key of D. Oh, and by the way, this is something I want y'all to do. I hadn't named this song, so I want y'all to name it for me. Alright, the drum beat's called a country shuffle, and this number 076 in my keyboard, and I set my tempo at 88 beats per minute. Alright, and you can see how I've marked out number one track is drums, and it's at level 3.0, and I'm panning it far to the left. Now I'll show y'all what I'm talking about right here. This slider right here is number 1, 2, 3. Y'all can look if you see them numbered right there, 1, 2, 3, and then you go down and you select the track with these buttons up here. And this is the Tascam DP-32 recorder. It can record up to 32 tracks. But today, I've never recorded that many tracks. I don't know why you would do that. I think 24 would be way more than anybody would need, but they also make this machine a little cheaper in a 24. However, I just got this one because it was on sale. I've actually got 2 of these. I bought a used one for a couple $100, and I'm keeping it for backup. And that used one, I'm actually, don't even know if this is the used ones or my new one here. But anyway, I bought this one from Sweetwater, I think it was, and it was on sale for $3 something. Well, they done gone up to $4.99 now, I believe, because I got a friend of mine that wanting one. But you have to assign, it's got eight mic inputs or outputs in the back, eight XLR. Each XLR also has got a capability of a 1/4-inch jack. But what I got is, got everything wrote out the way I'm doing it. See, I got lap steel level on track 3 pan to the right. I got lap steel level 2 track pan to the left, one's to the right, one's got bass on it more, one's got more treble on it. And then I got my bass pan to the right because I got my drums pan to the left. When the kick drum goes down, that's when I play my bass note. So that'll give you a wide range. I got my Telecaster pan in the center, and lap steel, lead lap steel on number 6. I hadn't panned it yet, but I'm gonna probably end up panning it to the center. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that. I'm not trying to make this into a 100-mile long video, but there's a lot going on when you're doing this. Okay, so with that being said, let me go up here. This is the board that I work on. Now I'm gonna cut the recorder on, and then you can see, let's see, right down here you got play, record. If I hit that button, it'll record over everything if I got a track armed. And on my track, you have to come up here, and I'll go ahead and arm one. I'll show you. And see how it's blinking red. That means that track's armed and ready to record. Well, I don't want to record it, so I cut it back off. But that would record something over track number 2, or it would erase track number 2. Whatever comes first. But anyway, this is what my screen looks like. And it's a fairly good size screen. I can see it fine. And this is my work screen. Let me hit play and show you what we got. You see all my tracks and my levels? And I got a volume knob over here, listen. lit up. And there's my stop. Watch. Stop. Now, right over here, that's rewind. And if I want to rewind it back to where I started, I hit that. And if I want to rewind it before or further, I hit the stop button and press rewind at the same time. And if I want to fast forward it, of course, you understand how that works. All right, and then I got all these buttons right here. See, I can either put all my faders in a group, and that means when I pull one up, all of them go up. I can select the stereo, and there's my stereo slider right there. When I do the mix down, I put everything back in stereo. All right, these virtual tracks, that's when you get over into the stereo mixing, and then you got the mix down mastering right here, and then you got an undo, redo button. That means I can undo a track. All right, I got a metronome. I don't like it. It's just bang, click, and drives me crazy. Bounce. Now bounce, I use that once in a while. What bounce does is if I record one track, let's say with the lap steel, instead of using both tracks to record on, I can do one and then bounce it over to the second track right next to it, or whatever track I wanted. That way I can put a bass part, a bass on one side and mid on the other. Alright, then solo, if I want to hear a track while I'm playing it, whatever button I got selected in the fader group over here, which right now number 1, see that green light's on. It takes a minute for this darn camera to focus. Anyway, if I hit that solo button, it'll play that track only. Alright, and then of course there's your mark, in and out, and jump back. Jump back, preview, goes back to where you started on the end. And and that way you don't have to rewind the whole thing. Alright, because you can set markers with that in and out. Right now, if you'll look, let's see. See that little red? I know this ain't real good focus because there's a glass in front of that. See that little red dot right there? That's where my song actually starts and ends. Alright, now, let's say, and I'm going to try to get y'all still. And I'm just showing y'all all this. Alright, I'm going to go up and hit the mixer button. And if y'all will look now, you see my mixer. Now, if you look right here, it says on. I can cut the mixer on and off, but I can change. See how I change all that? And that's your bass, and there's your mids, and all. Alright, next thing I want to show you, right down here, boy, that's takes a minute to fold. That's the pan. See, I got a pan left 39. Now write all this down, because I might want to do this again with another song, and I want 39 actually gives you some bleed over to this pan left, but it'll bleed over a little bit to the right. I don't want it completely shut out. All I'm doing is giving y'all a big room. Now watch this. I'm going to change it to the next track. Right here's track number 1. All right, watch this. That's track number 2, and you see it's pan to the left. That's lap steel. Watch this though. See where I got my bass cranked up? Alright, track number 3. Alright, see I got it pan to the right, but see how I got the mixer set up? I got it set on highs, you know, and you can go through there. Alright, let's see. This is going to be my bass. It's pan to the right, because my drums on track 1 pan to the left. So, anyway, here's my Telecaster. I got it center, and I got the mids cranked up on it. The high and lows are stationary kind of, or EQ flat. Alright, there is my lap steel lead part. And I got it pan to the right, which I don't want. Now I'm going to show y'all how I do that. There's a button on here. See it move? And I'm panning it back up. Alright, see it says C right there now. that means I panned it to the center, and that's the knob I was using right there, that little yellow one. Where it says pan. All these knobs right on this side has got to do with your EQ. Now, we can actually sit there and do all that and listen to it. I'm gonna hit play, see? Alright. Well, I cut the camera off by accident. Alright, but however, with all that being said and done, then I gotta go mix down and master. And I'm gonna go ahead and I've got my in and out set, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump back to the recording, but I'm gonna hit and I'm gonna let you see what it does, cause I done did it, but here we go. See the little wheel turning? Alright, now it's ready to mix down. Now what I would do, I would record this song, but while I'm recording it, see the mix down master button blinking? And while I'm recording it, anything I move over here, like faders going in and out, they also get recorded at what I'm doing for the motion. Alright, and when I'm through recording it, then I hit that button again. I don't even know if it'll do this without recording it, but let's see what happens. Alright, well there you go. Now I'm at the master track. What you see now is EQ. Now if I want to go in there and change the EQ, I got it set pretty good, high-low. I can listen at it with the mixer on or the mixer off. Now I can go in there and create effects, but I don't want to do that, because right here is what I do to finalize it. I come over here with that and I go to the library and I can scroll down through that to different genres, or I can mainly set. What I got it set on called basic CD. I find that to be the best for what I'm doing, so, you know, and then if I want to normalize it, I can come over here and normalize, but I don't usually normalize my tracks in this. I usually take it to my processor. The only reason I'm not going to play the song in full and let y'all hear it, because you listen at the song and me through this camera. You're not hearing it through the recorder. So what I do, I put the song on the internet or on YouTube here after this video, and I'll play it complete through, but I'll let y'all hear it as it's coming out of the recorder instead of coming out of this camera, because the camera don't do stereo. The camera's analog, I guess you would say, because it may be stereo, but it still can't distinguish left and right. And I've only got one speaker hooked up for a monitor in here. And when I'm mixing down and mastering it, what I do, I wear a pair of, well, I'll show them to you. I got a pair of JBL headphones here that I put on, or I got, let's see if I can get them out. I've got another set right here of open back headphones, and I use them a lot. These are Nandy brand or something like that, but they work good too. I like to use them when I'm recording guitar, because they open and you can hear your amp while you're playing without 100% going through the headphones. Anyway, that's just a little explanation of what I got going on and all. And then when you're through, watch this. Let me just go zoom you back up on the screen. I'm going to do a master now. Let's get this thing. And I'm going to push that button again. See that little recording wheel going? I just mixed that down and mastered it, which probably ain't going to be nothing, but you can play it back now. And I started beyond the marker. It'll come on at 8, I think, or 9. Yep, 9. Okay, but anyway, I don't want to play it because you're listening through the camera. You're not listening through the recorder, or like if I had on the headphones. But anyway, I just wanted to explain some of the processes I use, and I hope that gives you a better understanding of recording. There's a lot more to recording a good mix than most people realize. And actually, from what I'm hearing through this speaker, I may, y'all let me know, I may have too much bass on it right now, but I like a lot of bass. Bass gives it body. But we'll see. Alright, the next video after this is going to be through that recorder. And I'll put some kind of pictures up there for y'all to look at while we're doing it or something. Okay? I appreciate it. I hope this is helping somebody out there, and hope y'all are enjoying it. It's 29 degrees outside, wind blowing about 15 miles an hour, and then I just went outside and fed all the cats up, and whew, it's cold out there, and they tell me it's snowing up north of us in Warner Robins, or snowed this morning early. I don't know. We got sunshine, so I'm hoping for a warm up here. Hope y'all stay warm where you at, and y'all come see us.